Are we live? Good. Ooh, hold on. Let me get this camera situated here while we're waiting for people to show up. We're still waiting for people to show up, so if you're watching this like in the future, thank you. Thanks for showing up. Much appreciated. All right. It's Thursday night, and we're in my home, and we're gonna have some smokes. I've got Mac Baren's H.H. Burley Flake. I've got a Chris Morgan Arbutus. And I've got Jim Beam Extra Aged. Jim Beam Black. So, I've been to Nashville. Had a good time there. I've just been busy working ever since. Oh, goodness. Earthquake. And Matt Ortiz, what's going on? He asks. I'm doing well, Matt. Doing quite well. Went down to San Antonio last couple of days. Watched my son march in a band competition for the state. They did pretty well. 5th place overall, so not bad. Ooh, these are nice and dry, so these should pack well. TJ Piper. Live stream. Yep. That is what this is. Just gonna try to load up the pipe. Oh, it's Joe. Joe from Atlanta. Finally subscribed to you, Joe. My apologies for being late to the party. Let's see, Matt's on his way to work, then off to Vegas. Nice. Where are you staying, Matt? And are you going for anything? Joe appreciates it. All good. Thank you, thank you. Had to let this stuff dry out a little bit. Palace Station, the West Coast Pipe Show. Very nice. Yeah. Had a few people ask if I was going. I am not. I'm broke. Very much broke. Well, I mean, I'm not like... Sorry, all these little dried flecks are kind of coming through the draft hole. So, I'm not broke, but I'm tapped out. H.H. Burley Flake by Mac Baren. Very good. And smoking inside. So when I'm done, I'll turn on this air filter. Nice looking pipe, says Matt. Thank you. Let's have a close look. This is the Strawberry Arbutus. It's a special kind of briar, and as you can see, that's Chris Morgan's logo there. Very nice. Aces. Aces says hello. How you doing, Aces? I mean, it's just a little bit of tobacco. When you think about like candles, you get these big old square blocks of candles. It's the wax. That's the fuel. That's the wax that's being released into the air. If we can burn candles in our house, Hey, Huggy Bear Piper. If we could burn candles in our house, we can burn some tobacco. No big deal. Let's see. Just got an ozone generator per your recommendation. That and a rabbit air keeps the wife happy. Very good, TJ. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Need to. It's kind of a big wide bowl. Well, where's Harriet? Smoke gets in my eyes. All right. Thumbs up if you like this stuff. Oh man. This is a This is a mass-produced whiskey, but it is very good. Yeah, thumbs up, JL. It's the same stuff as the regular Jim Beam, but they've aged it longer. I think it's I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years. I'm not sure. Hugh Herfer says you have not attention. Do I have both Herfers in the house? All the Herfers in the house say yeah. Ah, have my attention. Yeah. I thought so. Yeah. It's a $22, $23 bottle of whiskey. I did a while back. I did a blind tasting. If it's 51% corn mash build, it's a go, says TJ. Very cool. Very nice. So I did a blind taste with some pretty decent whiskeys. And came out on top a time or two. So it's not bad. I like to add a little splash of water. Little splash of water. There you go. Cheers to all you. Great with a cigar, indeed, and great with tobacco. Chris Garcia says, "Good evening. How am I doing? Good choice and drink." Thank you, Chris. I'm doing well. Done a little bit of traveling. Went to Nashville recently to San Antonio. Now I'm back home and getting back to work this Friday evening. So I thought I would just unwind tonight. A little smoke, a little drink, some companionship from, I don't know, the finest people in the world, the YTPC. And this is a good tobacco. Ace is just checking in to say hi because he's got to go to work. Very nice. Let's see. Joe acquired a bottle of Rowan's Creek bourbon. Excited to try it. Ah, very cool. Very cool. TJ's in New Braunfels. What had I in San Antonio? And then there. Oh, I missed the other one. TJ, my son, was in the UIL state marching competition. Falmore Council. Hello. So we were at the Alamo Dome. He performed on Monday. So we stayed Monday night, Tuesday night in the Alamo City, and it was very nice. Brett Windsor says, "What's up, everyone? No mead tonight, Derek? Oh, I can get some." I mean, I thought I'd start with some whiskey, Brett. Well, I got a few bottles of mead and cider next to the hutch right now. Joe says, "Not just not Vikings blood. No. Oh God." Stuff made me sick. Oh, don't do that. And it's expensive. It's expensive. It's like $30 for a bottle. Now, I would love to have 30. I would love to have that money back. Traveling is not cheap. Yeah. So, yeah, this Burley Flake. Burley, this stuff, it's just a nice tobacco-y flavor. That's all I can really say about it. It's just nice. It's just kind of balanced. It's not sweet. It's not like smoky. It just gives you a nice little bump of that very nice tobacco flavor. It's good. It is real good. Let's see. Have I had the time to enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2? No, Mr. Falmore Council. I don't have a video game system. I mean, my son does, but I don't play. I the modern video gaming has kind of lost me. It's a little too complex. Give me a GameCube. That was where I enjoyed it. That's where it hit a peak for me. PlayStation 2. That's where it was at for me. Let's see. Joe's going to be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 after he finishes Odyssey. Let's see. Falmore loves the N64. That was a good one too. TJ quit after GoldenEye. I actually saw that movie is on Amazon Prime right now. I kind of want to watch it tonight. GoldenEye. Fun, fun James Bond action movie. Those movies are so much fun. Was also thinking about Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood. Might watch that. Joe fired up the old GameCube to play Animal Crossing. Now living a double life. All right, how about this? There's 21 of you here watching. Somebody recommend, well, let's see. Okay, Falmore says Red Dead Redemption is the best game he's ever played. So much detail. Motorhead Mavericks, like 22. All right. My bad. It says 21 up on the thingy, up on the doobly doo. So there's 22 of you in here, allegedly. As I get this, as I slip into a looser state of mind. Not quite buzzed, but we're getting there. There's 22 of you here. I want to watch, like, on Netflix or Amazon Prime, like, or even HBO, like a fun action thriller that might be fun. Keep sipping, it'll be 44. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm gonna be. So, like, I watched Game Night last night, and it was great. I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Free State of Jones on Netflix. Is that a fun one? That's cool. That's cool. JL says human centipede. I have seen that one. Ugh. It's not a fun action thriller comedy by any means. Falmore says, watch Free State of Jones. Is that the one with Matthew McConaughey in it? All right, all right, all right. Okay. Game Night is great because of the Landry, or is it Lance? What are you talking about? What am I missing something? I don't know who's the Lance or the Landry? Is Jason Bateman? Oh, okay. Kyle Chandler. Gotcha. Friday Night Lights. That's West Texas. That's right here. Or Midland, Odessa. That's about 40, 50 miles that way. But yeah. Chooch and Breyer says, sup, Mayor, and YTPC. We're here. We're here. We're sipping on a pipe. We're sipping on drinks. Huggy Bear says, old black and white Boris Karloff thriller episodes on YouTube, 50 minutes each. Oh, cop neighbor was Landry. Oh, yeah, Jesse Plemons. Yeah. That was really good. Yeah, he did a great job with that. Okay, gotcha. Baywatch, very nice. Sup, Alec? Brett says my kids don't let me watch TV, although I did watch The Incredibles 2 today. Not bad. Come on, Brett, you gotta dominate. You'll be watching The Wiggles for the next 3 years. Surprisingly funny and had decent action. I like that. That is a great little description. Thank you so much. Any hog hunting in your neck of the woods? I think they do. Maybe. Maybe not specifically close to here, but I think within 100 miles. I don't know. It's on Hulu. I don't have Hulu. Morgan Steele. Greetings from Arizona. Welcome, Morgan. Although I thought I saw Baywatch like on HBO or somewhere. I'll look for it. Like I said, I kind of was thinking maybe GoldenEye or something. Chris been watching Man in the High Castle on Amazon Prime. I hear it's good. I did start the new one with Julia Roberts, Homecoming. That's pretty interesting. And I'm still in the second season of Making a Murderer. So that's where I'm at. Joe's trying to catch up on Doctor Who. It's daunting how far you are behind. Yeah, don't they have like 48 seasons of that? I've never seen Doctor Who, but you know, it's like I'm aware of it. So I know I know the Doctor is a lady now. So very nice, very nice. Ooh, so watching Ozark season 2. Yeah, I need to watch that one. I liked the first season a lot. Also a Jason Bateman. Inverted 311 says, "Great pinball machine." Doctor Who. And Harriet says Doctor Who should be a man. Let's see. Falmore Council. Oh, we've got some big questions. What would your go-to firearm be if something were to happen to the economy? Nothing would happen right now with a cool dude in a certain place, but if probably something that you could protect yourself with and hunt with. I don't know, maybe a shotgun or like a 22 rifle, maybe both of those. Cody's been watching Vikings, not so bad, very cool, very cool. I've heard it's good. What flavor of beam are you sipping on? Oh, it's oak tree flavored Jim Beam black, extra aged. Very nice. Vikings rock, says Harriet. Inverted says 12 gauge. Yes, yes. We're going to miss you in Las Vegas this weekend, Mayor. Yeah, I wish I could go. But alas, I'm tapped out on the travel front. Let's see. Falmore Council says, cool dude meaning me in a treehouse. Right, right. Harriet, we want a 9mm. Those rounds are everywhere. True. You got to think about that. But if the economy is tanked, you know, I don't know. I mean, yeah, something you can stock up on. I'm not really a prepper. My idea of prepping is just keeping my phone charged so that if the electricity goes out, I can use that flashlight function for a while. So that's like, yay. TJ says, I've heard good thing about Black Sails. Haven't watched it though. Yeah, I've heard that too. It's like a pirate show. Motorhead Maverick 45 ACP. Falmore Council, or is that cool dude someone else? I'd probably go with an SKS. TJ Piper, tobacco prepper. Yeah, I'm pretty well prepped up on the tobacco, so, you know, and I have a shotgun, so I'll just protect my stash. I'll protect my stash with a shotgun. Let's see. Motorhead says, I don't dial 911. I dial 1911. Right? Alex says I could try a movie called Short Time. It's on HBO Go if you have it. It's a nice police comedy from 1990. Ah, cool, cool. Maybe. We'll see what mood I'm in. I might just turn on Ron White comedy. He's got a new special on Netflix. Falmore's going to protect his stash with a chicken head and a pencil. Buzzed. Joe says you can't fix stupid. And I am getting buzzed, so I'm hoping that the conversation doesn't get ahead of me or away from me. Adam Sandler special was a breath of fresh air on Netflix. Yeah? I was thinking about watching that. his movies of late have been kind of iffy. So I was wondering if it's how his stand-up comedy has come along, you know. But people are watching those movies. People love them. Let's see. R. Ross 27. Prepping equals 210s, 40 cases of Jack, 3 good pipes, plenty of white flags, and a female blow-up doll for comfort, a partridge in a pear tree. That's good. Brett Windsor asks, can anyone tell me how Peter Stokely Bullseye stacks up against Camoys Cask 7? I don't know. I think I have the Camoys. I have a couple of those tins, but I haven't cracked them. Trippy Loop says, hey. Joe says, seeing Adam Sandler back on stand-up was very nice, very cool. Mel Harris in the house. Mel Harris says, hey. Let's see. Joe Rogan, Strange Times on Netflix is a great comedy special. See, I watched his other one, Triggered, and it was okay. So I haven't been in a huge... Oh, it's Dusty. Dusty. Dusty is my son's lady friend. Nice to see you, Dusty. She hung out earlier. Let's see. Morgan Steele going to bed, but the mayor's on the live stream, so some 4th generation pipe blend and some Glen Farkless 15 is in order. Well, cheers to you. And let's see. Mel Harris says, I'll tell you in a couple of weeks. Harriet says to light it up, Morgan. Trippy Loop is Dusty. Wonder if my son's watching too. Dusty and John should both be asleep. I mean, John's over there. Dusty's across town. Let's see. This one was way better. Oh, say, Falmore Council said, I'd vote for the mayor to be a real mayor. I don't know. The Joe Rogan was better. The new one was better. Okay, putting some age on that Bullseye really makes a difference. Very good. Harriet just tried Bullseye for the first time this week. It's pretty good stuff, but it does need age. I agree. Let's see. Motorhead Maverick. Have I been doing any brewing experiments lately? I always like your vids on that topic. No, I haven't, but I need to now that it's cooled off and I can store that stuff in the cellar. So I'll be doing that. Daniel Prados checking in. Hello, Daniel. Mel Harris smoking Sleepy Hollow and Old Dark Fire pressed and gave it the body it needed. Very cool, Mel. That sounds actually really nice. Dusty doesn't sleep. I'm sorry, Dusty. R. Ross is smoking a mix of New Mr. Kentucky, Daughters of Ryan Vinger Platinum, and Cherry Cavendish. Wow, that is a lot. Harriet says, I also agree to use some time in the cellar. And TJ is smoking some Frogmorton Cellar, just pretending it will last forever. I have cellar. I love that stuff. Can't wait to start smoking it again, probably on New Year's Day, when I can start smoking that stuff again. Let's see. Brett Windsor just ordered a pound because he loves Camoy so much. He'll be sure to let the Bullseye get some age on it. Very good. Pipe channels are libertarian leaning. Really cool. Yeah. Or if you don't smoke, the cellar will last you forever. Well, I'm going to smoke it. Let's see. Mel Harris says the Sleepy Hollow Old Dark Fire mix is very good. That sounds really good. TJ Piper's drinking some Rare Beet Breed. Armos's home mix is spicy with a cherry bomb. Cool. Stay-at-home Piper, Alec, is smoking Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Quite surprising. Is it? I mean, I think I've tried some of those Christmas blends. I just can't do them that much. They just don't sit well with me. But if you like it, I'm glad. Inverted 311, just hoping to find going to have to find a tin of Cellar on eBay. If you have to try it, don't even go for it. It's good, but it's not worth paying a bunch of money for. No tobacco is. I will stress that right now. Don't overpay for a tobacco, any tobacco. Mr. Lovelog says nightcap. Yep. Mikey O says top of the morning to y'all. Well, it's early morning here, just lighting up a bowl. HU Tobacco Fayum cake with a large mug of Assam tea. Only way to wake up, and even better, with a live show to listen to. Well, thanks, Mikey. Ross says dark fired is good. Harriet tried it this week and it was different. TJ asks, am I doing the open tin jarred only thing in 2019? Yes. It's got to be stuff that I've already got open. But I got a lot open, so it's fine. Just subbed Mikey O, says Mel. Very cool. Joe has just sent some holiday spirit, and he'll be tapping into it this season. Ah, very nice. I have some of that. I think it's like a pecan flavored. It does sound interesting. Let's see. Inverted 311 agrees not to overpay, but it's just that last one. If you got the money, it's okay. TJ Piper says get Northwoods over eBay Frogmorton Cellar. That's some good advice that I agree with. Falmore Council been looking for a pumpkin spice blend, but haven't had too much luck. I've heard of them existing, though. Anyone know? People love Sleepy Hollow. It's kind of like a fall blend from Strauss. LJ Peretti does a Thanksgiving blend as well. Try them both. Thanks, Mill. Baking bullseye flake in the oven in a sealed mason jar at 190 degrees for 6 hours. Make it magical. Yes, I need to do that stuff. I've been meaning to stove some tobacco. I can't believe I've let it get away from me. Let's see. Thank you, TJ. Check that one out. TJ says, I stole that advice from someone. I wonder who. Yeah. Well, I get the advice from everybody out there. And Harriet says, nice idea, Danny. Yeah, the stoving thing, I remember that being very popular a few years ago. Then it kind of fell out of favor. And then the other things take its place. It's like, with the homemade presses, stuff like that comes around. The Puffin Alien says, hey, Derek, what's up, man? Let's see. Mayor, if you run out of Backy that is open in 2019, let me know. I have a few open jars. Thank you, Mel. But it's impossible for me to run out. Impossible. Falmore's going to play Red Dead Redemption 2. May I be excused from the stream, Mr. Mayor? You are excused, Mr. Falmore Council. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Beardless Gnome Joe. It was big on the subreddit. Yeah. Mark Atherton says, please drink some liquor. I have been. My face is all warm. And I will be more. Let's see. Stay-at-home Piper, wouldn't that be steaming the tobacco as opposed to stoving? I didn't make up the nomenclature, Alec. I just report it. The Puffing Alien says, ready for the holidays? No, I'm not. It has sneaked up on me. Let's see. Falmore Council says goodbye. Thank you. Take care. Let's see. Did you have any of that tobacco that gentleman Clint is making? Clint, the frozen Backy blender. I've not had any of his blends. Let's see. Josh Martin. Hey, Derek. Thanks for the good times. Have you or when you were going to tap back into some Frogmorton Cellar? I remember saying you were holding out for this year. Yeah, probably January 1st. I will get back into some Frogmorton Cellar. Puffing Aliens enjoying a CAO cigar now. Cool. TJ says, have you found your mason jars of tobacco hold up in the West Texas? Yes, the the biggest private collection of tobacco probably in West Texas is just right over there. Well, probably not as big as Mel's collection, but within like a certain radius. Let's see. Ross smoked 6 ounces of Bullseye Flake in 2 months. Liked it pretty fresh, although it's a little sour on the first hit. Alex, soaking a cob in whiskey for about an hour is the way to go. Really? And then just let it dry for a few days? That sounds interesting, Alec. I didn't know that. I might could spare a cob for that. Let's see. Mel says it's all relevant. I'm a distribution center. Let's see. Pat Lester. Good evening, Derek. What am I smoking? I've got some H.H. Burley Flake in this Morgan Arbutus. Let's see. Have I tried Mississippi River Special Reserve yet? I think I have. I think I have a little bit of that. It's okay. Alex, a fan of the Burley Flake? It's good. Much agree. It's good. It's just got a nice, smooth tobacco flavor. I can't really, you know how Cavendishes or Aromatics are sweet and flavored, and Latakia is smoky, and Orientals are like funky. This is just a nice basic tobacco flavor. It's good. Ross likes Stanwell Melange. Does it taste like apricot? Very nice. Puffing Alien likes aged Burley Flake. I got a tin of that. Aging. Mel Harris also smoking a Flathead 660. Pat asks if it's any better than Solani. I've heard it's pretty close, but I haven't had the Solani aged Burley Flake. Let's see. Inverted 311's curious about Exotic Orange. I think that's a Rattray blend. Has anybody had it before? I haven't had it. Mark's never been a fan of Burley. It gets sour, but it does have that nice nutty flavor that goes well with Virginia's. Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't really get sour on me. Morgan does like Exotic Orange. Maverick is greeting winter with Gaslight in a 7L. Goober, stop it! Jim Beam Black. So good. Yeah, the Exotic Orange is hard to track down. You don't get it in the States. Harriet says it's a unicorn backy. Yeah, it is. But like most unicorn backies, there's always probably a easy to find alternative that's probably better. So who knows? Puffing Alien says it looks like I'm enjoying myself there. Well, yeah, I'm having smokes, I'm having drinks, and I'm fellowshipping with my friends. I mean, that's good times. Good times indeed. I guess I could, I mean, it's an empty glass. Let's see. Ross got a pound of Lane HGL sitting here. Only smoke it after dinner once a day. It's a nice, light Latakia blend at a good price. I hear it's a good one. I hear that it's one of those Lane blends. It's pretty good. Puffin Alien is loving it. I mean, should I don't know, pour another little glass, I guess? Let's get a little bit more here. I mean, I have to now. Mark says, pour. Yes. It's there. Let's see. Harriet. Herefers are out. Got to get up early tomorrow. Well, Herefers, thank you for joining me on my live stream. Much appreciated. Ross says, more holy water. Morgan Steele's deep on exotic orange if you want some. Talking to Harriet and Inverted 311. He's going to hook y'all up and split a 10 with you guys. So, very nice. See, that's what community's all about. Hooking each other up. A little splash of water from my cup with my initial on it. I mean, it's just D. You guys love the D, right? Brett Windsor says, I wish I could get into Latakia blends, but he's just a bigger fan of Virginia blends and vapors. Amen. It's nice. It's nice if you like them all, but if you just like Virginias and vapors, that's fine. Inverted and Harriet are all happy to work out the exotic orange trade. Let's see. Puffin Aliens polishing off the rest of Starbucks Pike's Place medium roast coffee. Very, very nice. Mel Harris also getting some rest. Good night to you. Ross says, Derek is the coolest piper on YouTube. I think so, he says. Match is a very cool guy as well. Well, I'm honored to be mentioned in the same, breath as Matches, Ross. I thank you. I appreciate that. That does mean a lot to me. Because, I'm probably not even the coolest piper in the neighborhood if reality, when we're talking about it. But, yeah. I like a little, I have a little niche. I have a little way that I can entertain and have a little fun with you guys, so no problem. Let's see. TJ, for me, bourbon and Latakia is a fantastic combo. Very cool. Puffin Alien says, you dudes are the masters. Thanks. Mark says, topic idea, aged tobacco and its magical qualities. And Ross says, you and Matches have unique personalities. Thank you. And Mikey says, good night to Mel. I've talked about at length a lot about aged tobacco, Mark. What it really does is marries the flavors together. It kind of takes some of the sharpness out of it, and it takes some of these extremes. You get extreme sharps flavors, like sharp Virginias, and some of the like the Latakia blends. They can be kind of dulled out and flat flavored, and so I think age kind of just balances that out a little bit. Just makes it smoother and gives it more depth of flavor. And with Virginia, that's what it kind of does. Just gives it a little bit more depth in the flavor department. Sometimes makes it just a little bit sweeter. So, and it's 100% subjective too. I think most people, when they try the same tobacco fresh versus aged, they can subjectively say that one tastes different than the other, and that usually it's the aged one that tastes better, just has a better flavor. You just get more flavor out of it. Ross says never get to age any more than 6 months. Smoke it too dang fast. Need to mellow out, I guess. Well, you just, as your budget allows, Ross, you just got to buy extra tins. You gotta put them away where you can't, out of sight, out of mind. Put them in a closet. Put them away. Don't look at them. Just let them sit there for a while, and then give yourself a reminder a year or two down the road, and then come back to it and see how it is. Mark says he only smokes 10-plus-year-old Mackies. Got 200 tins of well-aged Heaven, mostly Virginias. That's awesome. That is fantastic. I don't know if I'm quite at those numbers, but we're in the same area. Ross says you're a lucky bastard, Mark. TJ Piper says come December he's cracking some aged Christmas cheer. Now, that sounds good. That's very nice. But yeah, Ross, you gotta stock better. Yeah, just find those deals. Just get tobaccos. Like, you can get a lot of bulk tobaccos and just throw them into jars. It doesn't have to be tins. Tins, when we're talking about price per ounce, they're very expensive. But you can get some good quality bulk blends, bulk Virginias, and just get these large 1-quart jars and just stuff them full and put them away. Let's see. Mikey says he thinks aging English brings out the Virginia and dulls the Latakia and Orientals, which for me, as a smoky Latakia lover, is not great, but probably helps the Virginia smoker like aged English. Maybe. Let's see. I'll get back to that, Mikey. Pat says he's been aging Frogmorton on the town for over a year. I'm tempting to open it. Give it another year. Give it another year, maybe. But open it around Christmas. That'll be nice. But you can open it now. That's fine. I would save it for a special occasion. Mikey, there's no blend out there that's just pure Latakia. Latakia blends. Latakia doesn't usually account for more than 50% of a blend. So when I've had something like Penzance. It's a very good blend. When it's fresh, it tastes kind of flat. There's not a lot of, just like I've said, there's the flavor of the Latakia, there's the flavor of the overall tobacco gets a little dull. And so when it's aged out a little bit, those flavors come to life. For me. That's just my experience. Nobody knows. Nobody can really adequately explain the science behind it because, who cares? No scientist is going to care about, how aging tobacco works and what's the actual chemical processes going on there. It's not going to be an area of study anywhere, but something does happen. And the Latakia itself is more potent fresh, and the smokiness, the smoky component of Latakia does get dulled down over time, but there are other flavor components of that Latakia that kind of come up. The flavor gets a little bit more smoother, and I'd say maybe slightly more complex. But I guess that depends on the blend. Anyway, Motorhead Maverick says Margate smooth, and Mark agrees that aged Latakia kind of goes flat. Yeah, it loses its potency, but I think that it does gain a little bit in complexity, depending on the other tobaccos it's blended with. So, there you go. Let's see, Brett Windsor, the only esoteric blend he's interested in trying is Blackpool. Okay. Mikey O, is it the Virginia or the Latakia, though? I think The Virginia is maturing for me. I like the fresh Latakia is my point for me. And Mark Insby recently hit 500 subscribers. Says hello. Hey, Mark. Australian rules football referee. Oh, yes. I know these things. Yeah, it is it is a personal preference. And yes, it does. It's all about it really just is your personal preference, how you like it and what you prefer. Some people like aged Latakia tobacco. Some people like it fresh or aged. I don't even know what I said. So um, give it a shot, and you know what you like. That's great. That's half the battle, and half the fun is just figuring out what you like and don't like in a tobacco. Oh, and you're welcome, Mark. You're welcome. Ooh, some tobacco talk. Woo! See, Ross, what is that tobacco that looks like solid black twisted rope? Don't might be afraid to smoke something like that. Yeah, that's all twisted and rope tobaccos. They come usually from Sam Gawith or Gawith and Hogarth. Um, black Black Double X is a good example of that. I have that. I got plenty of rope tobacco in there. It does look like a. It definitely does look like a dog turd, but that is some of the most potent and flavorful and just delicious tobacco out there. Thinks it looks scary. Maybe. It has a little bit of strength, but I wouldn't be afraid of it. You shouldn't. Let's see. Typing Piper says hello. Hello, Typing Piper. I think we're just fortunate that in this day and age we have a huge selection of different tobaccos to try, that we can even debate the merits of aged Latakia versus fresh Latakia, and whether it's the maturing Virginias that give it a flavor or whatever. I think that's amazing. Brett Windsor says it's snowing here right now. Might need to fly south. Where are you at, Brett? I forget. I need to get this. Little tampy tamp. Ross says, come to my beach house in Daytona. Very cool. Joe says he doesn't smoke English blends and corn cobs. He's doing that tonight and enjoying it. Very cool. Typing Piper would stick around, but he's got to be to work in 6 hours. Very cool. Congrats on my re-election. I was never elected, Typing Piper. It was a one-time, lifetime appointment back in 2016. I couldn't be unseated if I wanted to. Let's see. Northern Michigan on the Canadian border. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, my podcast mate Scott just moved from South Carolina to, I think, Grosse Isle in the Detroit area. So, he's going to be hating life this winter. Which is like, what, 5 months in Michigan? Let's see. No collusion in Texas. Brett, Upper Peninsula, or UP or Thumb. Oh, yeah. He's asking if you're in the Upper Peninsula or the Thumb. Oh, you're a Uper. And Brett's winters last 6 or 7 months. Dang. It's going to get down to like 38 tonight. But not cold. Geek Piper says, hello, Derek. Hello, Geek Piper. Welcome to the live stream. Typing Piper's only found half and half and Captain Black in the Upper Peninsula. So good. Whew, we're having a good time. Nothing better than having some smokes and some drinks and some hangs with some peeps and unnecessary shortening of words. We may only get like 1 or 2 instances of snow in our winters, and sometimes it doesn't snow at all here in West Texas. Let's see, Ross, let's see, in Daytona, about 78 degrees here, still humid, but at least the bugs are dying. Florida has far too many insects. Yeah. The mayor's not a fan of humidity. Brett lives in Sault Ste. Marie, and I'm lucky enough to have a tobacconist here, but not a huge selection. It's just mostly house blends. Not bad. Some security dude says, hey, Derek. Hey, some security dude. Welcome to the live stream. We're having a good time. And snakes. Yeah. Yeah, we have those too, but it's November. They've gone away. Pat Lester's firing up a bowl of Reiner 71. Very nice. 28 degrees here in Chicago. No tobacco, just medical. Just medical oil. Hey, it's Rage. Oh, it's Rage. Yeah. Okay. That's Bob's, bro. I think Bob's in Indianapolis. We were going to do a podcast. I thought we were going to record our podcast today. He's in Indianapolis for work. Let's see, 95% THC with CBD. That's what you're smoking on, huh? "100% tobacco in this one, Rage. But I'm giving you a thumbs up. Let's see. Bob is sexy, lol. Yeah. At least you, Scott, and Jackie think so. Nah, he is. Thanks. Thanks for puffing with me. There, Rage. Appreciate you. And I think in Michigan, wasn't it in Michigan? They just legalized another substance. Let's see, 95% holy bong hit, wasted off one hit, dude. Yeah, that is. Brett's like, yeah, we did. Low. Let's see. I have 2 fingers of some fine bourbon as well. And yes, Michigan did legalize the M word. Yep. Yeah, I've been sipping on some Jim Beam Black. It's a very fine, mass-produced bourbon, but can't argue with taste. Yeah, the green is getting legalized all over the place. Let's see. My sister's trying. Oh, Ross is saying she's trying the CBD oil right now. Says it has little effect. No THC. Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of CBD. That's basically all the medicinal effects, anti-anxiety and stuff like that, inflammation, without the high. Where's the fun in that? Motorhead Maverick. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me instead of a frontal lobotomy. Well, let's see. I mean, the THC does different things with different people. Personally, I think alcohol makes me more fun. Let's see. Knob Creek, sexy dry, very nice. Brett likes the rye Jim and Jack. Yeah, Joe says CBD helps more with anxiety. Bud Rums showed up late. Nice pipe. What make? Oh, Bud Rums. This is a Morgan Arbutus. Kind of his. It's made from strawberry briar. Arbutus briar. Very nice little pipe. Let's see. Maker's Mark 44 isn't bad with Coke, says Ross. Let's see. Some Rage is like, as a veteran with some issues after getting out, CBD helps with the slip disc pain, and the THC portion keeps the anxiety down. Xanax is bad, my friends. Yes, Xanax is bad, friends. Yeah, I would. Yeah, you can get in trouble with the Xanax. Let's see. Brett, candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Amen. Alex says later. Take care, Alec. Thanks for coming around. Oh, let me run a pipe cleaner through my pipe here. Goober, stop it. Wild Turkey 101 season is here, says Motorhead Maverick. Ross says, nice pipe. That bowl is massive. Yeah, it is. It's a big, these are big burley flakes. I had to have a big bowl for it. You gotta have a big bowl for these flakes. Oh yeah. Turkey is good. Yeah. Gotta let my dogs out. Oh. Here we'll go walking. Who let the dogs out? Me. Let's go, puppies. Let's go outside. Let's go. Come on. We're walking. Slabs of flake tobacco. Nice. Thank you. Come on, Goober. Some of these dogs are happy to stay out for hours. Show off the pups. All right, when they come back in. Let's see. Do I fold and stuff? Yes, I do. You gotta let it dry. I folded and stuffed it. I still didn't do a great job, but I did it that time, but I'm still content to rub it out. It's not dirty, it's a tobacco term. Folding stuff makes for a longer smoke. Yeah. I mean, I've been working on this a while. But I might have punched it down a little too far. Yeah, he said rub it out. It's a tobacco term, Rage. You rub out you break up the flake. It's called rubbing it out. Inverted 311 has a Rossi poker burning with some Virginia flake going. Very nice. What's up?
Smoking a pipe in the house.
I am smoking a pipe in the house. Don't worry. Just keep the door shut, and the odor will be gone. Yes, it will. I'm fine. Puffin aliens gotta go. Let me let the dogs in. I'll show the dogs. There's Gigi. Oh, stepped on a sticker. Daisy. Let's see. There's Goober. Let's see. Been thinking about this flake for a couple of months. Finally started it. Good. Let's see. I'll be fine, guys. I have an air filter that'll destroy the odor in minutes. I'll be fine. Anyway, 3-dog night. Yeah. Got 3 dogs here. Very good dogs. Let's see. He read it but didn't say it. I love you, Derek. Yeah. Huh? Let's see what you're saying. I get it. I know what's going on. I hear you guys. It's fine. So shy and cute. I told the wife if the Christmas tree goes up on November 2nd that I'm smoking in the house. Yeah. Struggle's real. Even for the mayor. Sapient Smoke says, howdy, Governor. I'm just the mayor, Marty. My wife. Nah. It's fine. It's fine. She just, governor. She just doesn't like the smell of smoke, period. So I usually do not smoke in the house, but I do have. Well, I'm letting her go back to sleep. Anyway, remember when Christmas stuff didn't appear until after Thanksgiving? Indeed, yes. Yeah. I thought I was going to quit smoking. Yeah, you tell her it's not even Thanksgiving yet every year. She put up the Christmas tree already? He's smart for being quiet. My wife is passed out and I'm walking on eggshells having fun. Hashtag quiet AF. Headphones too. Looking at the real life of the mayor. Need one of those HEPA filter. Oh, gotta let in the dog. Let her in. Let's see. Daisy, you in? Oh, she probably went to. Probably just wants to go back into the bedroom. with my wife. Oh. Have a good night, Derek. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, thanks, Rach. Appreciate you joining me. All right. Well, I've tamped the bowl out. I've been smoking for a good hour. So, take it easy, security. I personally do like to smoke outside, but it is cold. So, Inverted 311 finally starting to get some age in my cellar. It's proving interesting, revisiting tobaccos I've had. Yeah, that will be very nice for you. Excuse me. I'm a little buzzy. But yeah, the aging of tobaccos will do well. Bourbon keeps me warm here. Yeah. True. I do have a very warm face now. Mm. Yum. Yeah. Had a 20th high school reunion last Friday. And after the football game, we went out to a local cigar bar. I can't talk now. Hung out with a few classmates, and that was a good time. Had some drinks, had some smokes. I had a pipe. They had some cigars. Played some Cards Against Humanity. It was fun. It was good times. Glad we could do that. So, that's kind of what I went up to. Just did the Nashville thing, visited my bros. Went to San Antonio earlier this week because my son was marching in the high school marching band competition. So we were there for that. It was good. Morgan, I'm not as stink as you drunk I am. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Although Sabargar is a new one. I've never really done that one before. That is a one thing. So anyway, yeah. Well, guys, I've finished the pipe. We're all friends here, yeah. I'm almost done with the drink. Tell you what, for good measure, just for good measure, let's see. Whoa. Is that too much? I'll show you. Yeah, another one. Well, we all know it's not going to be in my best interest to fire up a new pipe. But how about a drink? I will, and Morgan's going to join me. So, we'll drink this. Yeah, smoke a nice Latakia. Yeah, I don't smoke cigars in the house, and I try to avoid Latakia. I really do. This was a nice little nutty, kind of burly. Figured it'd be not bad. Anyway, I'm gonna drink this to absent friends. Yes, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna drink this, and then we're gonna see how I feel, how it affects my body, my mind, my mental situation. So I like to sip, but I will slam. So cheers to you all. Salud. The warmth, the butteriness, the oak, the vanilla, just the good feelings, just kind of washes over you. A Kentucky hug. Exactly. It's like an angel's just patting my face. It's nice. Woo. Another one. How about snuff? Can I do snuff? Pat, is that all right? Louisville USL champs. Or, did I say Louisville? Because I meant Louisville. Hey Amir, didn't see you there. So USL, is that like the soccer league? Hey Joe. Soccer. Did you order snuff or buy it local? Yeah, it's gotta be ordered. It's old stuff. It's old stuff. Toke Christmas pudding. I've got a little snuff on my fingers. Here we go. Okay. Don't sneeze. Okay. Whew. It's not a booger, Ross. And I'm just buzzed. I'm fine. I'm fine. I wouldn't drive, but I'm fine. I've ordered from tokesnuff.com and I think snuffstore.co.uk, but I haven't in many years. So that information may be outdated. Yeah, I'm not gonna smoke it. Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh my goodness. Toke chocolate? It's good. A lot of the moisture has gone out of these. And I think this one's rusted shut because I can't open it. Come on. Well, that's not going to help. Snuff a sniff. I did. I had Toke Christmas pudding. Ah! This tin is dented. There's a defect. Can't. Does that taste like a chocolate Pop-Tart? Well, it doesn't taste like anything because I'm not tasting it. I'm putting it up my nose. It smells like spicy, like Christmas spices. Let's see, Joe says moisture. I thought snuff is supposed to be as dry as possible. No, different snuffs have different moisture levels. Like Toke has a little bit, Sam Gowith has a little bit, and then but like the American style snuffs are very dry and fine. But a lot of British snuffs are a little bit more moist. And some Indians, like there's some looser snuffs that are like super moist, but the American stuff and the toasts very, very bone dry. But Toke's a good brand. It's like Ross is like, ooh, it's snuff. Haven't done that in a while. Yeah, thought it was a booger. Come on, man. Let's see, you got some Wow coconut toffee. Motorhead Maverick used to love Skull Bandits. No, not like not dip. This is nasal snuff. Oh yeah, got a lot right there. Woo-hoo. Oh yeah. This stuff used to be rather moist. All right, don't sneeze. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry. Stop it. I don't snuff very much. This is embarrassing. Like a noob. Okay. Motorhead says this is new. Educate us. Okay. Snuff. Thank you. And thank you, Joe. It's ground up. It's powdered tobacco. And it usually has a flavor to it. And you insufflate it. You sniff it up into your nasal passages. Usually goes about this high. And it sits there and you can experience that flavor when you inhale it. And it can give a bit of, I'm not going to do a line. You do a pinch, and it sits up there, releases a little bit of nicotine, releases flavor. And it's very nice. This was very popular in England. Sam Gallup makes a ton of snuff. And they did it, they do it a lot for the miners that live up there, the coal miners, because they can't light up a pipe in the mines. So, they would make the rope and the twist tobaccos. You can smoke those in a pipe, but you can also chew them. And they also gave them the snuff, which you can snuff like that. Do you get a strong vitamin N kick? Not on these. I mean, some are different than others. For me, I've never gotten a huge nicotine kick with snuff. On some of them, yeah, there's a kind of tobacco called Rustica that some of them use, and if you sniff some of that, then you'll definitely get woo. But yeah, actually, I am feeling a little bit. You feel a little bit, and there are some tobaccos that are more mild on the nicotine, and some more are worse. Let's see, you got a snuff called Rooster, and you felt the nicotine. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that one's like an American style, and the American style is very high in nicotine. It's strong, and it's dry, and it's very fine. The drier and the finer the tobacco in the snuff is just the quicker it goes to the back of your throat, and it'll burn, it'll mess you up. Well, not mess you up, but it'll burn and you'll sneeze. So we put it on the back of the thumb, if I remember correctly, then snorted, but haven't done snuff in 30 years. Yeah, that's exactly it. You can put it on the thumb and do that, or you can pinch it like that. Let's see. Like this stuff is a very dry, very fine, high nicotine Indian snuff called Dalakia White, and it is rough stuff. I mean, it's hard to enjoy this stuff. That said, for your entertainment, how long does a 10 last? Oh, it just depends on how long. I mean, if you got a few of them, it'll last you a while. They'll last you for a very long time. Just depends on how often you use it. Some people like to just do a few hits a couple times a day. Some people use it to get off smoking. And so, yeah, it can give you a little nicotine buzz. Just depending on how much you use and how often. It was a lot more popular a few years ago in the YTPC as a whole. A lot of people were snuffing. You gotta look up Paul Schaubetter, Uncle Squinty. Wicked Uncle Squinty, yeah. But you gotta, I think a lot of times you gotta have to order it from overseas, Let's see. Some guys in our pipe club snuff to quit chewing. Yeah. Or some guys in Morgan's pipe club snuff. Oh, and Brett says he'd like to use it to quit chewing. Yeah. Sniffing, smoking, and sipping, says Motorhead Maverick. Let's see, when you blow your nose in the morning, it looks like burnt oatmeal. Absolutely. And Joe wants to try some Sammy G snuff. It's good. They make some good stuff. And they make it for like the Freiburg and Trier branded snuffs, which are moist. They're very moist and very powerful in flavor, though they're produced by Sam Gallowith. So we got some of this Delakia White. I'm going to regret this, but it has a very robust flavor. What's it do for me, says Harlow Piper. Let's see, it's MrSnuff.com. Yeah, Mr. Snuff. That's where you need to go, MrSnuff.com. What it does for me is it gives me that flavor of tobacco in my, gives you that aroma flavor, and it does give you a little bit of that vitamin N hit. Oh God! Whoa! This is the Indian white snuffs are the most rough ones to do. But I'm gonna do it. Got it. Woo. If anything, it's exhilarating. Oh. That stuff just hits the back of your throat like crazy. There's one that they make. It is made with like chili fire. It's got chili powder in it or something. That'll mess with you. Motorhead says, please don't start vaping. And Brett says they have hundreds of different kinds from all over the world on that site. Yeah, they do. And Pat's like, this is your consciousness. Another drink won't hurt. You know, Pat, you're right. Maybe a small drink. Excuse me. Oh, God. Whoa. Oh, boy. What am I doing with my life? Thank you, Morgan. Ooh. Snorted that time. Just a little fart. Anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling the nicotine for sure. It's having fun with the alcohol. Good Lord. Are you entertained? Are you not entertained, YTPC? I hope you are. I better see thumbs ups and subscriptions and everything. You should be telling your friends. Let's see the thumbs up. Back the wife yelled at me too. Oh, Joe's like, you got it. Let's see, I might try some next time my sinus bothers me. There are a lot of snuffs out there. They call them medicated. They have menthol added to them, and they are actually fantastic for opening up your sinuses if you're having allergies or difficult, sinus infections or stuff like that, or if there's just bad smells in the area. The medicated mentholated snuffs are really good. Motorhead Maverick. Have I snuffed while smoking a bowl? Absolutely. What am I, a noob? No, I'm not a noob. I do. I do it all. Except for shoving cigars in my orifices. That's where I draw the line. Let's see. Harlow says, really? Yes, yes. Medicated snuffs, like Ozona and, let's see, Ozona President. Gowith Apricot is really good. Let's see. TJ says, this is a throwback. Didn't your channel start as a snuff channel? Well, it was a pipe channel, but I was also going to be doing snuff too. But snuff kind of fell by the wayside. Are you saying you don't smoke cigars? I do, Kevin. I smoke cigars. I just don't shove them up my ass. Yeah, apricots. It is a mentholated snuff that has a little bit of apricot in it, so don't expect like pure apricot. But it's very good. It's a good snuff. All right, I got a little. Pat Lester is peer pressuring me to have more to drink, so I guess I have to. It's not a full shot, but yeah, Monica Lewinsky flashback. Good, very good, very good. That could ruin the draw on the cigar. Rach says, cheers. Met Pat Lester with me? Yes. Winter is the only time Motorhead Maverick really likes cigars. They are very heavy. And heaviness is for the cold weather. Cheers. There we go. We did it. We did it, folks. We did it. Let's see. If only Taco Bell was still open. But I can't drive, so doesn't matter. I have a frozen pizza. And I have some leftover pork chops with bacon wrapped cheese, cream cheese stuffed jalapenos. So, it's all good. Uber Eats, not in a small West Texas town, Rage. Yeah, cheers. Cheers to you phone. Yeah, we don't have Uber Eats in Big Spring, Texas. But I'm prepped. I'm well prepared to deal with that. So, no worries. No worries. Let's see. Well, that beats the ramens I ate for dinner after work. Oh. Speaking of ramen, if y'all follow me on my Instagram, let's see, frozen pizza, doll it up with some extra oregano and garlic. Very nice. Deep fried pizza rolls earlier. Got Papa John's though. I do, but they're closed. Let's see. Just been reading up on good eggnog and Tom and Jerry recipes. Do you like eggnog or Tom and Jerry drinks? Well, I don't know what a Tom and Jerry drink is, Kevin. I do like eggnog. Bagel dogs. Burritos. Jail burritos with ramen. Ever try it? Nope. I have not. But when I was in San Antonio, let's see, eggnog with rum. Yeah, I need to do that. Bagel dogs do sound interesting. Was in San Antonio, got some like actual authentic ramen with the pork, the shoyu pork, and the marinated egg, and the seaweed. It was really good. Let's see. Tom and Jerry is just a more complex eggnog drink. Okay. Hot sticks and squeezed cheese security. teach you if you make a video. It's an interesting process and delicious. Yeah, we'll have to do that on the podcast or something. So, but I'm really buzzed, Rage, so I may not remember. You'll have to remind me when I'm not under the influence. The jail burritos with ramen. Does sound interesting. Anyway, let's see. A couple of good recipes in the December 2018 Cigar Aficionado. Rage will teach the crew. Absolutely. Hot chocolate with peppermint schnapps is great during the holidays. That sounds interesting. And Rage, you're due back as a guest. Anyways, yeah, you are. Rage, how long do you keep yours under the mat? Yeah, you'll have to educate us all, man. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some food and blow my nose and purify the air, maybe wash some dishes and watch Golden Eye, maybe Baywatch, and maybe Unforgiven. One of them. 7 to 10 minutes. We'll have to have you back on, Rage, and you'll have to educate us. I look forward to that. Anyway. Well, how about that? Enjoy GoldenEye. One of the best. Yes. It's a good call. All right. 97 minutes into this live stream, guys. I'm calling it. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you had just a shred, a fraction of the fun that I had. Because it's still a lot. Because I had a lot of fun. So, Ross, Rage, Kevin, all you guys, Joe, Morgan, TJ, Pat. Pat says I need to stay classy. It's too late. It's way too late. So, appreciate your time. Geek Piper. Yeah, I'm going to let y'all go. You all have a great night. Let's turn